I'm Allison from Imagine It, and I wanted to talk to you about how to knit a scarf. The first thing you need is just the yarn and the needles. Once you've picked your yarn and needles for your scarf, you need to determine how long and how wide you'd like it. Your local yarn store can help you in determining how much yarn you might need to purchase, probably just 1 to 3 balls depending on the size of your scarf. Most scarves are probably about 5 inches, but they can definitely range from 2 to 3 inches up to maybe 8 to 10 inches. I like about 5 inches like this one here. First thing you'll do is cast on your stitches, and then you'll go ahead and in this example just knit. This yarn actually changes color, so it looks really fancy, but you can be a beginning knitter and make something like this. For your first scarf, make sure to choose a yarn that's really nice and smooth, just a regular looking yarn, and not something that's really fuzzy like this that has a very skinny core to it. As you can see here, it's just a very thin thread, and most of the yarn is just fuzz, so it's very easy to make errors and drop stitches on this type of a yarn. It's also very slippery. The other type to stay away from is a fuzzy yarn like this, because if you make a mistake, it's very, very difficult to unknit because the yarn sticks on itself. When you come to the length that you desire for your scarf, just leave enough yarn for approximately 1 or 2 more rows as if you were going to knit, but then you'll just cast off or bind off those stitches at the end. To weave the ends in, just thread your yarn needle. It's easiest if you double that over the needle and then push through. Then just follow along either the cast on or the bind off edge. Just follow along with the other stitches, just like that. The bent end on the needle is easier to use, but you can use a straight needle as well. So just continue on as far as you can, even if the scarf bunches up, and then go ahead and pull the end through, and then unbunch the yarn, and there you have it. The tail should be well hidden. If it ever pops back out, you can just trim it off, and you should do that for both ends.